I have been to the remotest place of this country, and I have been to libraries, to educated people, professors, teachers, professionals, and I got a very complete, full kaleidoscope of Indian society to put forward an argument about what we as an educated middle class can contribute to Indian politics so that our democratic fabric can remain intact and re-energize in order to put the country in the way it should be. That's my purpose of talking to you right away. So the first thing is that you cannot have an anger and rebellion attitude for two reasons. Number one, you cannot afford to be angry and rebellious because you have EMIs to pay, you have families to take care of, and you have mushrooming inflation and other social challenges in front of you, which is your priority. Number one. Number two, a country as vivid and as vast as India, in which we have close to 1.5 billion people of different caste, creed, color, race and belief systems and culture. It cannot remain united on the principle of anger and rebel or fear or violence. So these things should be ruled out. These days we are practicing mental violence more than the actual violence, which is even more harmful than the, of course actual violence is harmful, but this mental violence is instigating actual violence beyond measurable scale, and because it is not directly impacting you, so you don't believe that you are causing that violence. So indirectly we are creating violence in our society, but we are not feeling sufficiently guilty about it. So that's one factor. And for that reason I am saying that you as a content consumer should not remain in your armchair and keep listening and seeing and watching different contents, but also start thinking and planning about what possible actions we should and we can take and we must take. I have three proposals. Number one, that we should get away with the absconding attitude, right? Blaming others, blaming the system, blaming social media, blaming families, income, priorities, and doing nothing in the pretext of all these blames. Get away from that. Number two, stop spreading, consuming and believing upon post-truth, right? Rather than news, if you are consuming views, then stop consuming views of the people and just get the facts and make your own mind about the facts. Develop your own concept and theory about those facts. Do not just take somebody's theory which is loaded with violence and hatred. Number three, establish connect with your rural counterparts. The people living in the villages are not knowing how to live healthy, are not knowing what is the value of education, are not knowing that what today's actions of theirs will cause in the generations to come, in their generations to come. They are just ignorant, and that's why they are caught off guard from the violent local leaders, and they are buying their votes and forcing us to believe that they are winning and we are losing. So these are the three things that you have to develop, we all have to develop. How we can do it? How can we establish connect with our rural counterparts? When we will be able to trade our skill, our knowledge, our attitude and our network with them, so that their quality of life, their knowledge level, their education, their career, their future becomes more secure, more profitable and better as compared to what it is at present, then perhaps we will be able to make our leadership valuable to them and they will listen to us as compared to those who are putting the violent, hateful and aggressive attitude. And that's what my factor is. These are the three actions that we all must take. in order to develop the kind of society and establish the kind of democracy we want to be and the kind of India we want to build. If you agree, then let's talk more about it. And if you don't, just forget it. Thank you very much.